Just with our Stanleys is so obnoxious.
Oh, we're the worst.
Hi.
Hi.
In a silly goofy mood. It's a Monday.
I'm having a hard time talking because I'm shivering. It's so cold.
No, it's cold down here. Well, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, a ring a ding a ding a roo, is mom and dad were like, because I live with my mom and dad, we're like, it's not that hot out, but
It's, by the way,
pollen,
80 degrees outside.
Well, like earlier today, it really wasn't, but the pollen.
That's a callback to a previous episode.
Today, the pollen was so bad. Like, it's so bad that even if we had a cool breeze,
It would blow
if
the
we
pollen in there.
opened the windows, it would be like crazy. It would be like,
Right.
I would be like,
You know what you just reminded me of? You know.
the Prince of Egypt. I was thinking the Prince of Egypt.
No, I was thinking, Avada Kedavra.
Wow, that's two totally different pages. I
know.
I was thinking.
That's why I was so I was so sure you would get my reference.
So I was thinking, no, because you know what? Our brains were in two different spots, because I was thinking all the elements in the Prince of Egypt with like the bugs and like everything's outside. And they're like, and then when the dust comes over,
I understand how you got there. I was more commenting on the way you said it, because I was like, whoa.
Oh, well, speaking of,
I was like, Valdi, how you doing?
speaking of Harry Potter, me and Hayden are watching a new show. I don't even know the name. We literally started last night on Netflix. It's like a murder mystery show. The detective is from Harry Potter, and I was like, where the hell is this guy from?
Is it a British show?
Yeah.
Is it called Legends?
No.
Oh.
He's watching that on his own, though. He started without me.
Tom's watching that.
But it's the guy who I was watching for so long, and then you know when you're like trying to figure something out and you're just like, what the hell is it? And then it hits you, like, oh my god! It's the guy that goes like this. In the prisoner, not Prisoner of Azkaban.
By the
Goblet
way,
of Fire.
I'm so sorry to our audio listeners that you have to hear that sound
It's
that
the
just
guy
came
who, like,
over your
it's
headphones.
the guy from the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, he plays Barty Crouch.
Yeah,
Junior.
Barty Crouch Jr. He's in it, and then also there's actually a lot of stars.
Listen, British shows
Game
are
of
like
Thrones.
always casting from other British
There's
shows.
people from Game of Thrones. There's the other guy from Harry Potter, the old guy, Mr. Filch with the.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, you want to know what happened that I saw that like really broke my heart?
I don't know if I want to know, but sure, tell me.
There's an actors on actors series where like actors interview other actors and like they put people together who have like similar, niches or whatever. And they put together Peter Dinklage and
I love Peter Dinklage. If it's something
Kit
bad about
Harington.
Peter Dinklage, I don't know if I can take
No.
it.
Well, he gets a lot of hate. I won't tell you about it, but he gets a lot of hate for like hating Game of Thrones and like being kind of
Wait, he hates
doomsday.
Game of Thrones?
Not hating Game of Thrones, but like he's like a hater. Like he hates.
Okay,
like,
I shouldn't say I love Peter Dinklage. I love Tyrion.
you love
Lannister.
Tyrion Lannister, but they were doing their actors on actors, like they were having like the conversation with each other, and they were talking about Game of Thrones, and then they said that like nobody from Game of Thrones like really keeps in touch, and that like just kind of made me sad. It's like knowing that like everybody from your high school hates each other and like nobody talks. You know what I mean? And Kit Harington was like, well, I talked to Amelia, who played Daenerys, because I live
no way,
like,
Amelia.
right down the street from her, and he did a movie with Sophie Turner. Oh, and then they both said that Sophie Turner is like the actress of our generation.
I
They're right for
literally
that.
love Sophie Turner, and honestly, the biggest miss of one of the biggest cinema misses, like. It Ends With Us had a lot of cinema misses. We won't get into it, okay? But
It Ends With Us was kind of a tragedy. I'm happy she wasn't associated with it at this point, honestly.
The biggest one was the casting, obviously. When I read that book before I knew that it was going to be a movie, I cast it. I always cast my books after I read them. It just like as a reward. I said...
Well, that's also like because we have David. And
yeah, well, I do it. I don't always text them. Sometimes when I think I have it really good, I'll text them.
I need to text him about Fourth Wing because I have a lot to say.
You should, because
I honestly need to. Honestly, you know who I need to message is Juliet, because she will get me in touch with the right people.
Hey, girl. I know you're listening. Anyway, so I did a young Lily as Sadie Sink, whatever. And then, sorry, I've never.
Were you confusing Sydney Sweeney and Sadie Sink?
No, I could never do that. Okay. I just like, it's been a long day, okay? It's Monday.
Yeah, we're recording this on a Monday because I had like the most jam-packed weekend of all time.
Yes, which we're going to do, but don't let me get distracted because then we got to look at that. So
we'll circle back.
Her and then old Lily as Sophie Turner. And that just would have been a hit. And you wouldn't have had to deal with all these problems that you're dealing with now.
Well, you probably would have still had to deal with the problems because Justin Baldoni would have still been involved.
He wouldn't have been involved if you did the rest of my casting. So if you called me, be having very different conversations.
Well, so anyway, I had a very big weekend this weekend. I'd love to talk to you about it.
Tell me about it.
So obviously you know because you were there, but
only for some of it.
I bought my grill. I bought a 34-inch culinary Blackstone grill. It can grill like, I don't know, 40 something burgers or something
Call
crazy
me
like
George
that.
Foreman because I'm selling everybody grills.
Sure.
What song that is?
No, I.
Are you
have no
serious?
idea. No, I listen to the same 50 Taylor songs on repeat and like
No.
sometimes trickle in some new things.
Grill. You don't remember grills
And I listen to Sabrina.
from the Y2K era?
Sophia,
Wanna
if you
see
think
your
I know the
grill.
lyrics
I'm gonna see
outside of
what?
I want to see your grills.
Your grill. Okay. Somebody is not George Foreman, but that's okay.
No, I'm obviously not. Anyway, so I got my grill and I had my family over and I grilled for my family and I got a little bit of a sunburn, which was fine because now I'm like kind of looking like just like glowing and gorgeous, which is like what I needed. But that's also why I'm so cold because I have the sunburn. And we also took Declan to the zoo. Now,
You get into the zoo.
Oh.
Not to make it about me.
oh, okay.
But I will.
Not to make my weekend about
Not to
you.
make Belle's weekend about me, but I will. I went over Belle's, obviously, for the grill. And also last weekend, I just want to say, I'm the best auntie in the world because last weekend we had a family party, full glam, got in the pool with Declan, ruined my glam.
Got her hair wet
Got
in
my
the
hair wet,
rain.
everything. He wanted it was raining, I was in the pool.
Which, by the way, he talks about the pool so much
Of
since
course,
he's
because
been to the
auntie
pool.
makes his best memories. And then went over this weekend, had a dinner at 5, was so busy, went over. He was like kind of afraid of the water, and I was like, "You want auntie to run through the sprinkler?" Auntie ran through the sprinkler, got my hair wet again. So I just want, if anyone feels badly about being an auntie, you should when you look at me because I'm the best.
Okay, yeah. So anyway,
Not to auntie shame, but shame.
not to auntie shame, but to shame all you bitches
Shame.
out there.
Just kidding.
So we had the cookout, then we took Declan to the zoo the next day. Now this child of mine, like, literally loves the animal. The amount of times I've watched Miss Rachel's Zoo episode, the limit does not exist. Like, we've watched it so many times. And so when we finally got to the zoo, he was like, more animals, more animals, more animals. So finally we did the giraffe like experience where we got to feed the giraffes. I've never seen this little
videos.
kid so fucking happy in his entire life.
Oh my God, Belle, I was
He
literally
was
like
living. So we fed the giraffes. Then there was like a deer. So also, you're also a great auntie because you recommended the zoo. I've never been to the Southwick Zoo. Shout out Southwick Zoo.
I love the Southwick Zoo.
I learned it's a
because of the
family-owned
deer.
zoo. Like, it's a privately owned zoo. It's not like by the state.
Before you say anything else, I just want to say we know zoos are bad. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm still going to the zoo with my kid.
I hate the idea of a zoo. I understand they're bad, but like a lot of these animals were raised in captivity.
people
Like
hate the
there's nothing
zoo?
you could do. Like the people, yeah, people are zoos are
Should I not tell this story?
no. We'll tell the story because we're going to the zoo.
I'm
It's-
so authentic.
It's kind of like one of those things. It's like I will go to the zoo. I know they're not great, but you'll never.
So we're getting canceled for the zoo.
If you know what. No, it's a good thing I like my friends canceled because the zoo, yeah, like I get it's bad. So I'm just saying, I don't want any zoo hate. Okay, like we
canceled.
understand, but you'll never fucking catch me at a SeaWorld. Like that's different.
No, I'm sorry. SeaWorld,
Yeah.
like criminal. Anyway, so we're at the zoo and we feed the giraffes, which is so exciting and so fun. There's like a deer exhibit where the deer basically have 3 acres of space and you can feed the deer. So we're in the deer area and Tom is trying to feed the deer, which we didn't pay for the food because I didn't bring cash or coins. That was the only way you could do it. So we're picking up other people.
go to the zoo.
So we're picking up
funding the zoo.
we're picking up other people's like used food off the ground because I'm like, I want my kid to have this experience and I don't have any quarters and I wasn't gonna ask the people like, how do I Venmo you for the food? Like I couldn't do that. So we're feeding the whatever, and so Tom's like on his.
The deer were like,
The deer
"Whoa,
knew.
a white refrigerator."
Yeah, the deers were like, oh, a white refrigerator, honey. What is this? So anyway, so we're feeding the deer, and Tom, I'm like videotaping because of course, like I'm a mom. I'm never in the photos. I'm always videotaping. Like you couldn't find a picture of me and Declan if you tried. It's like he's not even my kid. And so Tom's on his knees trying to feed the deer, and we're like, Declan, be quiet. Shh. And he's throwing the food, and every time he throws it, he goes, I did it. And he's jumping up and down. So cute. So Tom's making this like cute little noise. He goes, trying to like get the deer close to him. Every time he makes that noise, Declan is like goes over to him and kisses him. Like he's so confused as to why Daddy's asking him for a kiss in the middle of the deer. It was the cutest thing in the world.
He's like, Dad, I'm trying to feed the deer. You're embarrassing
No, it was so
me."
cute. And then lastly, I'm telling you like as if I was in high school writing a paper. First, second, last. Lastly, we went on a carousel. Declan's going to Disney in December. He's never been on a ride before. We're like, let's get this kid on a carousel. So we get up there, we put him on the carousel, we strap him in. The second it starts moving, he's so excited. He's screaming, he's laughing, he's giggling. Then he looks behind him and he realizes he's moving. And he flipped out. Like all of a sudden he's
your
like,
son does not
the
like to be out of
screech-
control.
No, the screech that he scroached, I was like, what is going on? I've never heard him scream like that. He was like, I can't even do it. He was so high pitched. Like I don't think
Please
my
don't.
vocal
Please
cords
don't.
would do it. You already slurped on the viewers. I'm not going to scream on them.
We don't want to break the
And
glass.
Yeah, and it was the funniest thing. Like, I wish I posted videos of him and like I wasn't like a Jenner or Kardashian, like not posting pictures of my kid, but like oh my god, like it was the funniest thing.
Post pictures of your kid. You just don't
the back of
post
his head,
face.
'cause there's
And I have to
predators
say,
everywhere.
Like, there are predators everywhere. I think when I have a child, even though I love to be social, I love to just like pop my posts on my social page. I will be the same way as you.
As long as you don't put an emoji over his
No,
face.
I was just gonna say. I know we're already getting canceled for the zoo, but now we're getting canceled for this because let me tell you,
If we had episode
if you're
titles,
someone who puts an emoji over your kid's face, don't fucking post the picture. Like, I'm sorry.
if we had episode titles, this episode would be canceled.
No,
Exclamation
literally,
point.
I would rather, and this is bold, I would rather you blur the kid's face. Like, don't put the, like, I'd rather you download Facetune and pay the freaking whatever
Download
fee it
Facetune
is
a la
here.
Lala Kent
A la
and
Kent.
Facetune your kid.
And just, oh, well, don't do that. Like, that's crazy.
That's what by the way, she's telling you to Facetune your kid. Okay?
No, I'm just telling you to blur the kid's face so you can't see. It's just like a new
One of my
blur,
favorite
which would be
creators-
creepy as fuck. But I would rather see that and be jump scared like, oh my god, what's this poor face, than see a fucking emoji over your kid's face.
One of my favorite creators is unfortunately falling into this trope, but I'm gonna like give her time because she
there's
had
so
she had
many
a premature
people-
baby and she's in the NICU and like I just like I'm praying for her. So like
Yeah.
I'm okay with the emojis for
Well,
now.
I have to say,
And I just like her
there
content, so
are
it's okay if she does
many
it.
people who I love, who I think are cool, who everything else about them I would literally like die to have. But when I see that emoji, I'm like, oh my god, why are you doing that? So it's like, it's not a judgment on you as a person. Like, I still probably
There's
feel the same way,
like-
but I still probably think you're cool. I just don't fucking agree with the emoji.
There's also a million pictures I have of Declan. Like I probably have 10,000 pictures of just Declan. At least 5,000 of them, his face is not in the camera because he's a kid, so he's running around. It's like the back of his head. Like he's one of those.
like it's just artsy fartsy
must.
shots. Like, and you know what? There's some people who have the coolest feeds, and then I see an emoji and I'm like,
it brings you back to reality.
who approved that creative direction? Because they should be fired.
Well, speaking of Kardashian and your kids, I did see Kim at the F1 this weekend. I know we're not talking about the stories yet, but I just had to mention that. Like, she's phenomenal.
No.
And she was such a wag.
So luxurious.
And I hope Khloè met a man there.
No, same. And you know what? You know what I saw? This is actually kind of funny. I saw the
She looked
comments.
so good rolling up to Simon Huck on that boat in that pink dress. I was like, wow.
I saw the comments, and of course, people are like shitting on Kim because people love shit on Kim. Everyone's like, Kim should not have ignored.
She dissed a reporter, they said.
or ignored this person.
But like, how is she? That's honestly, you know what I think? You know how people are like, oh, when Meghan left the royal family, like it was Harry's fault because Harry should have taught her how to act and like he didn't because he had the information. Lewis Hamilton should have taught her who the reporters were she had to talk to, and that's on your
what
man.
people
That's
were
not on
saying
Kim.
In the thing, and it's like, here's the thing. She's fucking Kim Kardashian.
She doesn't
need to
give a fuck.
She doesn't need to study who's who. Now, granted, like I don't know
but
what the interaction was. Like I don't know how rude it was. Like
She
you
just
shouldn't
was
be
like,
rude to
I
anyone,
think she couldn't
but-
hear him, and I think she didn't know what was going on. But like, her man should have been like, hey, when you're walking around, like there's this one
and she's
reporter you
not
have to
fake.
talk to.
So she's not fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she did look phenomenal.
At the end of the day, no, she looked phenomenal. Khloè looks
I mean, she
phenomenal.
always looks phenomenal.
And
but-
like, I just have to say, since I've been to Monaco,
oh my, here we go. Here we fucking go.
since Kim Kardashian has now walked the same streets as me in Monaco, I
I don't think
say,
this is her first time.
I just have to say that would actually be so. Like, I would rather go to that than Coachella if all these people were there. If all these people weren't there, like, not really, but obviously, like, this
Like
is
a rich-
This is the first time I have to say that I've seen like content of this, and like, it's Kim
it's-
Kardashian dating him.
No,
like,
no,
Alex
no,
Rose there,
no.
Saucy
It's not the
Baby.
first time that you've seen
it's-
Monaco content.
No, it is the first time that F1, like this race, the Grand Prix, has been all over my
I just
FYP.
like don't think that's true. Like I think you
No.
it was, but you didn't know that that's what it
no,
was.
I knew what it was because I went there.
F1 Miami is like has been all F1's been like
I'm
very trendy and
specifically
cool.
talking about the Grand Prix in Monaco. Like I'm specifically talking about
Maybe
this
we just have like
event,
maybe you just like don't have as
and
elevated
it
of a
hasn't been on
timeline
my
as me.
FYP, and now it is. So I'm like, cool.
Maybe you just don't have an elevated as a timeline
what
as
I
me
would-
because like I've seen Grand Prix content before.
What I was gonna say, it's very small there. So like,
sporty
if you
and
went there, like Coachella, you might not see that. I mean, I guess Coachella is small, like the area. You probably see people, but you might not. Like, you would be in such close quarters with Kim.
You would be in close quarters with everybody. It's a small,
Yeah, like it's so
little
cool. I don't know, it's just
peninsula.
fucking lavish as fuck. Okay, lavish as fuck.
Also lavish while we're talking about Kardashians, Kylie Cosmetics brand trip with Stormy.
Oh, I've had so much fun watching from District 12. Like, I cannot tell you. It is so, it just looks so fun. Like she is just living her best life.
I do need to know though, like who are the influencers you brought? Because like you just brought your friends. Like you went on vacation and you put Kylie Cosmetics on it so you could do a tax write-off. Like it's not really a brand trip.
I'm sorry.
No, as she should. I'm just saying. As she should. I'm just saying. It's like not really a brand trip.
It is because it's just
we were talking about it.
Yeah.
So
and her daughter is like so gonna be an actress.
she is the star of that show.
Yeah. And honestly,
and by the way, as she should be because she's Kylie's daughter.
yeah, I just love Kylie. I just think like
She's just like so cool.
yeah.
I hope the Knicks win tonight for her. I'm not a Knicks fan.
Did they not win already? I'm pretty sure they
No,
did.
they're 2 games up, but tonight's game 3. If they win
Wait.
game 3 and game 4,
Wait.
they win. No, it's a 4-game series. That's how sports works.
You mean to tell me that they didn't win?
No, they
Final
haven't won.
Big thing the other night.
No, they're still
And
they
all
have to
this
win,
raging.
They have to win 4-0 or 4. They have to be up in a game in a series of 7. They have to have 4 wins or
I sent
more.
a TikTok to Belle.
4 wins and then they win.
And this will just be, you know what? I just love when like it lines up perfectly to transition into our first story. So this will help us transition.
Which
to
one
our
are we trying?
first
Let me get
story.
my notes. Let me get
But
my
I
homework.
sent a TikTok to Belle.
Oh, you
and it
gave
was
me homework. I didn't do
everyone
it.
freaking out in the streets of New York. It was like obviously they were freaking out over the Knicks, and then it was like a Taylor Swift song over it, and it was like, "Oh, the men enjoying their Eras tour," and like all the comments were like, "They all make fun of us for this exact fucking thing, but they're losing their minds."
It's
but
same-
like,
same-
but, like that wasn't even the finale.
It's same but
That's what you're
different.
telling
No,
me?
literally, it's same but different.
Crazy.
So is the first story going to be Taylor? Are we ready to dive in?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that was Miley, but yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Oh, I thought we were going for.
I thought we were doing a Hannah Montana transition. No, you're not listening to me.
Okay.
Just forget it.
Yeah,
The moment's
yeah.
gone. The moment's gone. Forget it. So there's a lot of.
I probably shouldn't say this, but at times I get so scared. Okay, back to Taylor. 2 queens.
2 queens in our heart. So there's a lot of Taylor news going around. First and foremost, I think we have to talk about the new song, which I just want to say, and I want to put it in writing here on this show. We're getting debut. I don't know when it's coming. I don't know who it's coming from. However, the art for the Toy Story single is the same yellow dress that she was wearing in her original art for debut. Like if you ever see the debut art where she's wearing that yellow dress, it's the same fucking dress. So we're getting debut. I actually think this was never meant to be on debut.
I kind of think we're getting both.
No, I'm sorry. I'm done clowning for Reputation.
Let me just tell you, if there's not a motherfucking snake in that boot, if there's not a motherfucking snake in that boot, and Woody doesn't, or Jesse, I'm sorry, Jesse, because like fucking man, Woody, if Jesse doesn't do a little tap, and then it's like, are you ready for it? And it goes from debut to like, doom, if there's not a snake in the boot, like if there's not a snake in the boot, if there's not a snake in the boot, I'm gonna be so upset.
I'm going to say this to you as nice as I possibly can. There's not a snake in the boot, okay? I think this is debut. I think we're getting debut. It's coming. The only way we're going to get Reputation is like...
more, because there was that post, it was all Toy Story scenes. Each one went back to an album.
No, and that is Disney abusing the power of having Taylor Swift, okay? That's what's happening there. I don't think that means anything. I do think, in my mind, debut has been recorded, as has Reputation, but debu's been recorded. The art's all been like photographed because she wasn't sure when she was going to get her masters back. So she did all the work for all the albums to release them, because you know she does everything 3, 4, 5 years in advance. So she did all the work for the albums, and it just happened to line up with Toy Story. It happened to be a place where she could have written a Toy Story song, and like it would have all worked. But like debut, all the art's been done, everything's been done. So I think we're gonna get it trickling out.
And honestly,
she's gone country.
the new song, so good.
It's so someone said it perfectly in a TikTok.
I know
we need to start
exactly which
writing
one you're
down
gonna
the
say.
TikToks that we send each other. But
I know.
someone said like only Taylor can make me like listen to a song I've never heard before, and yet it makes me feel so nostalgic for
Yep.
something.
Yep.
And that was like it, just like in a little bow.
Yeah, no, it's exactly like when I saw that TikTok, I was like, yes.
Yes. And so now we're going to move swiftly, since we were just talking about the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
Which, did you know the Knicks, it's abbreviated for Knickerbockers? Did you know that?
What, Tammy Knickerbocker from the Real Housewives of
Well,
Orange
it made
County?
me laugh because one of the
No,
guys that
I
I
did not
worked
know
with
that.
said that. He was like the New York Knickerbockers, and I instantly thought in my head, the Bickerbockers, because you know I call mom and dad the Bickerbockers. And I thought to myself, I need to start calling mom and dad the Bicks. I was like, wow, the Bicks, we're home.
New York Knicks. I'm gonna say that too.
I call them that. So I be like, mom's gonna be like, they're
I
talking.
can't even believe you
I
said
can't believe you
that
said
about me.
Anybody that like bickers with their partner, I call them the Bickerbockers. I don't know where it came from, but like
First of all, everyone bickers.
everyone bickers. By the
If you're
way,
out here trying to pull
we're all the bicker. We are all the Bicks.
you're out here trying to pull a Nia from the Valley, where it's like everything's perfect all the time.
No, that's
you're
not.
you're
normal.
incorrect.
But anyway, so that just made me laugh. But so the other big rumor that's going, well, first of all,
Wait, no, this fuck ass rumor is not like.
well, before we get into the rumor, let me just say one more
Okay.
good thing about Taylor. She's now worth $2 billion, which makes her the richest female musician in history. So I just thought that was like a nice little like
Yeah.
Slay
She
queen.
is rich in money,
And,
but she's also rich in life.
No,
because
she's
got
rich in
so many
money.
good
She's
things
rich in
going for
life.
her.
And I am just saying, like, if there ever comes a time where she needs me to share my social security number and my bank account info, I'm happy to do that. She just needs to reach out to my team. So your people can call my people. And
There's
we'll
so
sort it
many
out.
things in my brain, like so many scenarios in my brain that I like create about Taylor Swift. Like there's so many of them, and like one of them
her
is
close personal friend.
One of them is like, what would I do? Because you know how she used to have like the private concerts and she used to invite people.
I would be so uncool. It wouldn't even be.
No, one of my thoughts is like, because this is my anxiety. Like I think about what I would do in situations, and if she extended me an invitation for one, I would have this would be the hardest thing in the world for me. I would have to give it to Peyton. Like I would have to. Peyton is literally like she's been like before.
You wouldn't
more
give
than
it
us.
to your blood sister?
No, I'd have to give it to her. Like she's been more than us. Like she's been really like so obsessed. I'm sorry. Like I was like I'd have to.
Let me pick my jaw up off the floor. Okay, I don't see her clowning as hard as me, but that's
If
fine.
Kim reached out to me, I would have to give it to you.
Yes.
And like that's the thing about me is like I could
By the way,
not.
if either one of them reach out to me, no one's getting it. I'm keeping that for myself, you fucking bitches. Are you kidding me?
No, I mean I just like
You're just so selfless. You're such a good person.
Not even that, but like I couldn't enjoy it because I would be like, okay, I'm such a Taylor fan, but I know that this person bleeds Taylor, and like so do I, but like more than me. And like same with you. Like I'm such a Kardashian fan. Like I really truly in my life, I would have to give it to you because I couldn't enjoy it because I would sit there and be like, Belle would enjoy this.
Well,
so
I hope you know that if
much.
MGK ever reached out to me, I would give it to you.
No, thank you. If he reached out to me, no one's getting that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Like it wouldn't be hard for me to give that to
And
you
it's
because
not
I'm not an MGK fan.
And it's not that I love MGK more than Taylor or more
My
than
cool
the
emo
Kardashians.
sweatshirt might make you think that I'm a
My cool
I'm a
emo
fan,
sweatshirt
but I'm not.
that I'm letting borrow.
No,
But it's not that I love MGK more than Taylor or more than Kim. Like it's not. It's just like I know that there's people close to me that love them more.
no, and that's very kind of you.
Yeah. But anyway,
So there's a rumor going around that she's getting married at MSG, and I just want to say there's absolutely no fucking way in hell she's getting married at MSG.
No,
She's already
guys.
married. Like I'm sorry, she's already married.
Okay, back to the TikToks that we don't know the name of. That girl that I sent you the TikTok that she was like, all this Toy Story, all this debut, all this is happening right now because that's when she got married and it's distracted us and it worked because
And it
Taylor is a
works.
genius. Genius, because I'm telling you,
She's
she
married.
would never get married in the Knicks
the
stadium.
rumor, the reason that the reason why people are saying that is
Okay,
because
so
there's
does
tunnels
Disney.
underneath. I think the big thing, it's not really the tunnels or whatever. I think the big thing for Taylor is the airspace. Like if a helicopter can fly over where she's getting married, I think about like back to like when Britney got married. Like remember when Britney Spears got married and like Paris Hilton was there and Selena was there and there was helicopters all over and it like ruined the whole thing. Like if it's an area where somebody can fly over, I think that would ruin her experience. Like I genuinely do. So that part of me makes me think, okay, like maybe she would do it in an enclosed space that could be transformed by this party planner where you would never know that it's the place that she's actually in. Do I think that place is Madison Square Garden? No. I really don't. I also definitely, I mean, I really do think that she's already gotten married. I don't think we're going to know that she's married until her year anniversary comes and she posts a picture.
Absolutely
Like
will
I
not
really
know.
don't think we're gonna know. I would love to know.
I just love it whenever I get it.
The other rumor was like there's 1,000 people that they invited. Like I'm sorry, Taylor Swift is the most famous woman on this planet. She doesn't
No.
even know 500 people.
Taylor
There's no
Swift-
way she knows 1,000
and
people.
Not only that, Taylor Swift is one of those people who taught me this. She is such a quality over quantity girl.
100%.
She's not having 1,000 people at her wedding.
No, I'm so sorry.
I'm
But
so
TMZ,
sorry.
by the way, TMZ's lost all credibility for me because they reported that. Then they reported that like Karlie Kloss is getting an invitation. Mama's not getting an invitation. Okay, Karlie Kloss is not going to be at this fucking wedding, whether it happened or not already. She's not going to be there. I don't know. Like with the Sierra thing where they said that Sierra was going back to Summer House. Like
Yeah.
TMZ, somebody in TMZ is like preying on their downfall because their stories have not been legitimate lately.
I personally think Taylor's team is probably having a ton of fake fires put out there that seem legit.
100%. I don't think they're going to TMZ
but
for
I
that
think,
though.
No, I don't. But I'm saying they're putting out fake fires to people to see. 'Cause she also, if I was her, which I know she's probably doing this, Sagittarius sisters. You know what she's doing? She's speaking of Game of
She's
Thrones.
doing it to see how
She's
we
pulling
react.
a Tyrion Lannister, where she's telling different people different things, and whatever one gets out there, she's like,
Axed off the list.
Yep. But regardless, whenever they do get married, wherever it is, I agree, it's already done. It's going to be at a very remote location where there's no airspace, where people are like randomly driving to, where like nobody's going to pick up on it.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think, I don't know, I do
Getting
think,
married at the Kentucky Castle.
I do,
Just for sales. Brittany Cartwright and Justin.
oh my God.
Just
I
kidding.
do actually
Just
think
kidding.
that the theory of that girl who said it was happened during the Toy Story weekend, everyone was like, Jack Antonoff didn't post about
100%.
Toy Story. Jack Antonoff didn't post about Toy Story. And they were like, well, his band just started a tour. It's like, or is he at Taylor's wedding?
No, I agree. It's
you
either
think.
already happened or we won't know when it happened. And
No, we're not
regardless,
going to know when it happens till
I
it's
just
long
can't
over with.
wait. I'm just so happy for
I do
her.
think she'll share some content from it though, because I think in this era of her life, like she is very public with him.
As she should be. She's always
Well, she
wanted
should
to
be. But I'm saying, like,
It's
I
never,
do think.
I feel like it's never been her.
No,
Except for like when she was going through stuff. I think she loves that he loves her out loud.
No, 100%. What's next on our list? Are we jumping
Speaking
to the
of
next
things we're
story?
Apparently, Charli D'Amelio's family is getting her money now because they stole it.
Oh,
I know nothing about this.
This is a brief one. I thought this was
Okay.
like highly interesting. So basically, what's happening is Charli D'Amelio is accusing her family. So if you're unfamiliar with Charli D'Amelio, 1, you live under a rock. 2, you're not young and cool and hip like us. 3,
like you, because I do not.
Yeah,
know about
let
this,
me
but I do
inform
know
you.
Charli
So
D'Amelio.
Charli D'Amelio is like one of the most followed people on TikTok. Like, she was the TikTok app for like a really long time. Her family, once she got really famous, like they all made TikToks. They all started doing content. They all started being TikTokers, and like she came from a family that was like already wealthy, so they say, who like owned Dunkin's. That's why she got a Dunkin' thing. Like, it was a whole big deal. So then Dixie started to sing, and then so her parents became creators. It was kind of like when you watch it from afar, like, and you think about it holistically, like
She Kim K'd it.
no, kind of icky. I don't think it's the same as Kim. Like, I genuinely think Kim is a different era, isolated. Like, I think right now in the world that we live in, where teenagers, like 15, 16-year-olds, like Kim was a full-grown fucking adult. She was 20. She was over 21 years old.
I don't want to say that Charli doesn't do this because I honestly don't know.
Well, Charli does not want to be famous.
But
really.
Kim put that on her back, and Kim is happy when other people are winning. It's like with that video we saw that came back up of her at SNL in the back with like her makeup art. Like, she made
It's not that I think that Charli doesn't want her
family
family to be famous. I don't think that's what it is. I think that Charli was a 16-year-old kid making TikToks, and it was fun and cool, and then her parents got a hold of her, and it didn't become fun anymore. If you've ever watched that show, there's a show about the D'Amelios. It's like a reality show. These 2 girls, Dixie and Charli, are so mentally unwell, and their parents putting it on TV. So now what's becoming unfolded is that Charli is saying that her parents stole money from her, millions and millions of dollars of her money. Her dad, instead of quelling the rumors in a more sophisticated fashion, or just like taking to his own socials and being like, hey, this didn't happen, we're going to handle it internally, I need to talk to my daughter or whatever, he went to Demois and posted on Demois and comments on it and was like, you know, the first breath of his comment, he's like, don't ask me for a comment on this. And then the second breath, he's like, the truth needs to come out. Which is it? You don't want to comment, or you want the truth to come out? So it just felt very weird.
This type of relationship never find me.
Yeah, it just felt very weird. And then apparently Dixie is on the parent side, which I always think is really telling. She's been manipulated, or like, who knows. But so basically Charli like moved to New York. She's not in California anymore. She does small time things. She still makes TikToks, but she's not the TikTok girl. You know what I mean? Her and Addison both made it out. You know what I mean?
Well, Addison's family also was messy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I just thought it was really interesting, and it made me think about now there's laws being passed in California where if you are a family channel, a family YouTube channel, a family TikTok channel, a family of creators, and you put your underage kids on television, you now have to pay them. So you have to pay them into an account where they get money. And once that happened, so many of these family creator channels that are so wholesome and whatever, all of a sudden moved out of California. And it was like, oh, well, we moved here for family, or we moved here for this, or we moved here for that. So it just makes me think about
it's a tale as old as time. I mean, you look at Lindsay Lohan.
You look at Honey Boo Boo.
You look at Britney Spears. Yes, but
Honey Boo Boo?
Listen, I love me some Honey Boo Boo.
You know Honey Boo Boo?
Like, I'm talking about a different kind of, like, a more extreme caliber.
No, I know. I'm sorry. Like, I'm talking about like a child who became famous whose parent was responsible for their money and spent their money without their knowledge.
Britney Spears.
Correct.
Ended up in a conservatorship.
Well, she needs it because of what they put her through.
She needs help. Michael Jackson, honestly, arguably, he's done a lot wrong. Me and Hayden just watched the documentary. Really good. Honestly, can't believe that he got proven innocent. Kind of crazy. Regardless, he had a really fucked up family life.
It makes you think about like the people who are highly successful as a family unit, like the Kardashians. They are so successful. Like Taylor, because they have like Miley for all her dad's problems, like Miley and her family. So it's like you look at these Disney stars, even not Disney, but like Sabrina Carpenter, like her family. Famous people in general, where they start really young and then they get manipulated. But it always is interesting to me, like how the money plays out. Because like I think about me when I was 16. If I was famous when I was 16, even if I had the money I have now when I was 16, I would have had no fucking clue what to do with it. I obviously would have gone to mom and dad, and I would have said, I need you to help me manage my money. What do I do? And I would have trusted my parents, because that's what you do when you're 16. You trust your parents. Now, we're very fortunate that we have amazing parents. Like, I wouldn't, like, looking back now, if that was me, like, obviously being like so famous and cool, I wouldn't be worried about my money with my parents. Well, you know what I mean? Whereas like other people,
money and fame are the top two thing that changes people. And
it would never change Nene.
Chi-Chi,
I don't know. Chi-Chi gotta watch for him.
She'd be selling stores to Demois.
She'd be selling stories, okay?
I'm just kidding. But as somebody,
Chi-Chi would be in the grocery store being like, you know, my daughter, she's famous.
Yeah.
And by the way, my famous daughter, I'm her dad. I make the food at the center. And Nene would be like buying Chanel and like so cool and like flying with me everywhere private. And Dad would be like, yeah, my daughter, she's famous.
She would be at the bar talking to some random person, being like, give me your card. I'm gonna give it
to my daughter. She's
famous. You a connection. She's famous.
She's famous.
She'll help you. What do you want to do? You want to be a makeup artist? My daughter has a face. She's famous. Give me your card.
and meanwhile, Mom would be like the protector of us. She'd be like, my girls are sacred.
No, literally. But you know what though? Like I think about
her like Chanel glasses and her bougie bags and like
I think about it with my brain. There's really nobody more of a fame whore or fame hungry like loves to look at themselves than me. I would
and that's the
never.
Truth. That's on self-awareness.
I genuinely like. I'll be so real for a second. I want to be an influencer so bad. I literally spend so much time fostering my own Instagram, my own TikTok.
That's why I'm here. You want to be an influencer,
like,
so I'm here to help you.
That is my dream. I
needed my humor.
Genuinely, yeah, I did.
And my dazzling personality.
Enough on my own. Talk about it in therapy.
And that's why I'm here.
But I really think that is my dream. Once I push a little thing out the room, I'm not I don't care because I know my kid's gonna be cute as fuck and have a cool personality. I know they're gonna get millions and cajillions of likes.
What if you?
I would never.
I'm
not doing it.
Can I ask you a question?
Doing it.
When you become famous before you have a baby, because that's obviously like what you're on track to do. We had 67 views on our YouTube last week, so like we're pretty famous.
Hey,
like once you do pop off and like have millions of followers, and then you do have a baby, are you gonna be one of those people who switches to mom content, or are you just gonna post like regular as if you don't have a child?
No, I don't think so.
Or are you gonna retire?
No, I will never retire. I think I'll honestly take the approach of my queen teeny. If it makes sense to put it in the conversation, I'll bring it up. But no, I wouldn't. If anything, I would make a separate page, even though I know my kid would be cute as fuck and get me lit. Like, I'm not doing that.
What would teeny younger do?
But like, I'm not doing that. When I do have a kid though, if I make a TikTok about it, I'll be real. Like, I'm not gonna be the girl who sits there.
You're Molly May.
I got everything.
Oh, Molly May.
Under control.
Molly May, who had her second baby.
Congrats, Molly.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Molly May. But anyway, I'm not exploiting my kids, even though I want to be famous.
No, good for you.
My dog, sure.
My sister, sure.
My sister, sure. Speaking of something I would exploit though, my body.
Oh.
Like, I would love to be on the Sports Illustrated swimsuit runway.
Where are you going with this?
No, I'm not making an OnlyFans. Calm down out there. Calm down.
Miami Swim Week.
Yeah.
I think that Miami Swim Week, specifically the Sports Illustrated swim show, which I don't even want to talk about that turnt ass. What was it? Cupshe show? What was the show where everybody was walking like Clydesdales, like at 2 miles an hour? Was it Cupshe? That was so turning crazy. Miranda from Secret Lives Mormon Labs is one of the most beautiful women on this planet. What was she doing out there? Tyra Banks would have rolled over in her ANTM grave.
Miss J.
Oh my god, Miss J could get her hands on those girls.
Miss J is somewhere needing to go back.
I actually think they kind of told them to go slow.
There was 1,000% some creative direction.
Like Gia, you think Gia's out there watch? Oh, speaking of Gia, I saw a trailer for In the City where people were coming for Gia, and I gotta tell you something.
Here's the thing: people always come for Gia, and I'll tell you why.
They're jealous.
But they always come for Gia Giudice. It's the same reason they come for Lindsay Hubbard. People hate a confident woman who says what she fucking means and talks on her bullshit and doesn't back down and stands on business. And that's what Gia Giudice does. And Gia, if you're watching this, don't ever fucking change.
Gia, if you're watching this, stay true to yourself. You are a queen, Gia. And we love you more than anything. I actually love Gia. She's so cool.
Guys, the Giudice girls,
I love the Giudice.
I'm always in there. Actually, I think it was Melania posted a video of Joe driving the boat on a stool, and it was like a joke about how he's standing on business. And I don't even remember what I commented, but I think it was Gabriella,
would do anything.
Responded to my comment. It was like,
I would do anything for Teresa and her daughters.
No, I love Teresa and her daughters.
So anyway, the swim week, it was never really a thing. Like, I never heard about swim week until like a couple years ago when Sports Illustrated decided to do a big one.
Saucy, Bethany Frankel.
This is now, I think, going to be the Victoria's Secret show of our generation and like of future generations. Let me just be clear. I don't think Victoria's Secret can come back. Not in the way that it was before. It's just so overdone. It's so uncool. And I think what this show did so well was no matter the size of the model
or the
age of the model or the color of the model, they all looked incredible. The spray tans were amazing. The extensions were amazing. The makeup was amazing.
And the energy.
Was amazing. Everybody looked
and they feel good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Everybody looked amazing. And I feel like everywhere else in the world where there's body inclusivity or, they try to highlight an older woman or a woman of color, it's always done in a way where the person who is the minority in the group is always made to look tragic. If it's the plus size woman, she's wearing a Speedo, like a full, a muumuu. If it's the woman of color, she's wearing like the worst possible color for
They
her
make
skin
her
tone that
like
makes her look washed
wear
out.
like an afro.
They make
and, like,
right.
Yeah.
So I just like I love the way that this show made everybody look so incredible, look so amazing, felt so amazing. It made me want to watch it. It's coming out on Hulu on July 9th, June 9th, July 9th. I think it's actually tomorrow. It's coming out.
It's actually June 8th. So.
Oh, is it today?
Well, I'm saying right now it's
No,
June
it's
8th.
coming out on
so
June
if
9th.
it's June 9th, it's tomorrow.
So I'm 100% going to watch it. I'm so inundated with 2 seasons of Love Island being on at the same time. I'm inundated with the rewatch of Off Campus because I literally can't get it out of my head. Like I'm booked and busy, and I will be carving out time to watch the show because they've drawn me in so much.
No, I have something to say. I'm gonna get sappy for a moment.
Oh, okay.
I feel like in my life, I've never been, and you honestly can relate. I've never been the skinny girl. Never been.
Well,
I've
you did have a tumor, and you were quite skinny
even
then.
when I had my tumor, and I look back, and I was so skinny. Like I look in picture, I was so skinny. Even then, I was made to feel like the big fat balloon because everyone else was like a size 0000. And the thing is,
all
like,
these bitches in Pembroke are so skinny. God love you.
I watch it. I like see the clips and I see all that stuff. I'm not like choking up. I would sip the pollen.
I was gonna say, are you getting teary-eyed?
No, I'm
Wow,
really
I didn't
not.
mean to bring this out of you.
I'm really not. And I look at the comments and I see all the girls who I think are either my age or younger, and it's like, oh my god, they look like me, and just so nice to think about. There's a chance, obviously not perfect, especially like I won't get into politics, especially with our government right now. Things are turning back when they should be turning forward, but. It's so nice to think about with things like that. There's a world, if I have a daughter, she doesn't have to feel like how I felt.
100%. I remember being younger and walking into Victoria's Secret with my friend. You know, when you're younger, everybody goes to the mall and they hang out at the mall and they go to the stores and they go shopping. I remember every friend group I had going into stores with them, and they would all be like buying the cute little underwears, like the 6 for $26 or whatever it is, the cute outfits and the perfumes. And I was just sitting there feeling so uncomfortable. The only thing I could buy in that store is a perfume. And
A perfume and a pink dog.
And I have a very strong nose, so like I wasn't purchasing the perfumes. Like I
was purchasing the perfumes and
like
the pink dog.
so I just think it's so incredible to see a world with everything that's going on and the way that women are
and
treated,
I
that there is a
love
place that
too-
like makes women feel good.
Yeah, and I love too like the age part of it because I look now. I know that people are like, oh, reality TV, blah blah blah. I love seeing the older housewives. Stassi's not old; she's close to my age, but I'm seeing her aging. I'm seeing Kim aging. They're not like shying away and cutting their hair short and like wearing muumuus and this and that. It's like
I think about when we were younger and we had teachers that were like I think about back to my elementary school teachers, and we saw one of them out to dinner the other night.
Yeah.
I won't say her name, I'll tell you after. But we saw one of the elementary school teachers out to dinner, and I looked at her and I was like, how is she still alive? She was so old back then. She was like in her 60s. And it's because at that time in our life, when we were younger, the early 2000s, women were not as confident as they are. They weren't dressing as the way that they do.
Those celebrities are inspiration to know. I'm never going to say to myself, oh, I'm not going to wear that because I might be too old for that. I'm not gonna do that.
I think about even mom, who sometimes is too afraid to wear a shirt with no sleeves because she's like, oh, a woman of my age shouldn't be like having my arms out. And I'm like, girl, like put your arms out.
I'm like, honey,
what are you talking about?
I'm like, honey, a woman of my age shouldn't have their arms.
No, but I'm just like, you know what I mean? Because it's like her generation. It was like, you have to cover up, you have to whatever.
So shame, and it's like, don't be shameful.
No, it's just really cool. It's probably cool for someone mom's age to see someone like Bethany, who is her age, on the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Like, well, as much as like whatever we say about Bethany, like she brings the energy, she brings the light. It's so fun. The other thing that runway show did a really great job of is where they got people from. Having reality TV, having wags,
a good mix,
like athlete wives, having like the young influencers like Alex Earl and Xandra.
Got a raise.
Yeah. The only thing that I thought was a miss was Lizzo being the performer. She just doesn't have any bops right now. I was kind of confused.
I think they chose her because of
No,
body
100% like body positivity, but like there's other people that you could have chosen for body positivity.
You know who's my biggest?
Like Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my
like
God,
get her out there.
You know
what I mean? Like someone with an actual bop.
Like Megan Thee Stallion, if you're listening, which I know you are. She's actually on my vision board. I think she has
Body
the
is
best
tea.
body. I think she has the best personality. I think she has this like amazing confidence. She works out so much. She's so healthy. Like I just fucking love Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm just like, if you're watching this, girl, I love you.
I thought she was great. And I actually have to say, the one person that I always look to in like situations like this is Ilona Maher. I love Ilona Maher. The way that my body is built, even if I lost 100 more pounds, I would always have a more masculine body type. It's just always how I've been. I'm always more muscle. You and mom always tell me like, oh my God, you have the best legs, because big muscly legs, like a tree trunk. And I feel like
we're talking
that's
about body positivity here, bitch.
I'm sorry, a beautiful glowing willow trunk. Like, what am I supposed to say?
Just say I have beautiful
muscular legs. Okay. Even for me, seeing Ilona Maher up there, like I don't necessarily need to see a woman of a heavier build or a heavier size. Like just seeing someone up there who's not the stereotypical tiny
No.
waist, tiny legs, super huge boobs,
It's
the
good
jaw
to see
to the
people
gods.
that look like you.
And I thought Ilona Mar looked incredible.
And I'll just say, to wrap this up, the body standards and everything I saw on the TikTok, so I won't take credit for it, the body standards and the way the bodies that was like built back in the day was based off children. And a lot of like how women are supposed to look, if you think about all of the stereotypes for women, like they want a small little waist, small little legs, small this, no hair, it's all based off children. And then if you look at a man and like what the beauty standards are for man, it's like
Big, burly, muscly,
deep voice, beard, like this and that. So all I have to say is like pedophiles, they're running rampant.
They're literally running rampant. Also,
anyway.
on that, just before we move on, I saw a really crazy quote, and I think it also goes back to the TikToks that we need to start writing down the name of the creators for. But someone said, women are so mature. We're always told, oh, you're so mature for your age.
I saw this one too.
You know, you're so this. And it never has to relate to holding office or having power or being in control of a situation. It always has to do with how we look or how we act. Oh, she's so mature
like,
for her
oh,
age.
Of course that 30-year-old was dating that 16-year-old. She's
so mature. And it's never occurs to you that like we're so mature at such a young age. Like we should maybe be in charge of the country and the world.
Absolutely. Let me tell you, if we were, it'd be running a lot better than it is right now.
Changes.
Anyway, the next story, I actually have no fucking idea what this is. So take it away, Ernie.
Oh wait, what is this going to be about? Oh, is this going to be about Belmont Cameli?
Yes.
Do you think we could just pause? I really have to pee just like quite quickly.
Yeah, just run into the party. She's a hydrated queen, so she drank a lot of water. Yeah, cause she was hydrated. You know, it's so funny that Belle has to pee because Belle is a friggin' drill sergeant. Belle literally will never let you pee. Like if you were driving with Belle and you have to pee, she's like, no, piss yourself. So it's so funny that she's pausing it to pee. Wow, that was so quick. Did you wash your hands?
No. Oh, I didn't. Because you know what? Let me tell you something. If I'm in my bathroom at my home, I'm not washing my fucking hands. I'm not taking a shit.
You want to know something so funny? Like, and this is going to be like secrets revealed.
But if I'm out in a public place,
that's
I'm washing.
so different. But I was here at my own home and like we had, like Hayden had his friends over and like I went to the bathroom and I didn't wash my hands because I was literally just like going back into my own space. And Nick P's like, you didn't wash your hands. And I literally go, yeah, I did. So Nick, if you're watching this, I lied.
Oh, okay. Anyway, if she was like giving you slander that I don't let people pee, let me just say this, okay? If you let them pee right before they left and they didn't drink a single sip of water in the car, and then you're driving to the Jonas Brothers concert in the middle of city in rush hour and they say, you have to let me out of the car, I have to pee, and your husband has to pull over to some random building right in front of the police station in rush hour traffic so she can get out and go pee where there's no parking spots, you would say no too.
So here's the thing. I can't control my bladder. If I could,
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't have stopped.
Okay, Amanda Petula, sometimes you can control who you like.
Okay, but that's actually like not a metaphor that makes sense at all because I actually would have pissed myself. Like I actually cannot control having to pee.
Well, that's how Amanda feels.
And I hope one day that you do pee yourself.
Do you know how many times I've peed myself in my life?
Well, that's
countless.
Okay.
Sometimes you just have to pee yourself.
Okay, if you pee yourself in the car, like, because you won't stop to pee, like, pull over, that's like insanity.
I'm sorry, I pee before I leave, and if I'm someone who has to pee, I don't drink a lot of water in the car.
Belle, I literally will not drink water for hours if I know I'm going on a road trip. And guess what? I still have to fucking pee because that's just who I am. Like, I cannot help it. Whatever.
Okay, Belmont Cameli. Speaking of off-campus hotties, by the way, I'm like chronically obsessed with the show. I love it. I just started the audio.
Is this off campus?
Belmont Cameli is Garrett Graham, so he plays Garrett Graham in the show, the hot hunky guy.
Okay, so
do you want me to pull up the source material?
No, I know what he looks like.
No, the video that I'm going to talk about. Do you want me to bring it up? Because I actually would like your unfettered opinion. Because I am firmly in the camp. There's so many people that are like saying they got the ick. I'm firmly in the camp of I'm obsessed with this man even more.
Show it to me.
Let me look it up. So he was on stage with the kid Laroi, and they were singing, and they were dancing together. And in the show, he has a little part where he dances, and it's like a fun little kiki. He's dancing, like it's cute.
People don't like Troy Bolton's anymore.
I'm a woman obsessed. Like, there's a camera there. He obviously knew he was being watched. Like, it's for the concert. Like, it's a fun little kiki with Kid Laroi. I'm sick over this that I wasn't there. I'm sick.
Wait, can I just say something watching that?
Did you get a little flutter in your fanny?
I kind of did.
Okay, Sophia, that kid, like, I'm obsessed with it. That man so get it.
That man clearly knows how to move his hips.
No, he knows how to move his hips. Yeah. Now, Juliet, if you're still with us, he is our Garrick for 4 things. So just like store that little nugget away, and if David asks you, just let him know that I sent you here.
Hayden, if you're with us, that was disgusting.
Tom, if you're with us, I forgot who you are after watching that. I am a woman obsessed, and so many people
Can I
are
say
saying
something really cute though?
Sure. Are you gonna like give like a little story about how like me and Belmont are meant to be?
No. I was gonna give a cute little story about my husband.
Oh, okay.
At my bachelorette, Belle asked Hayden a ton of questions. One of them was like, "Who's your celebrity crush?" And like Hayden said, "Well, Sophia's a celebrity to me, so I'm picking her because he knows that my dream is to like be an influencer and a celebrity." So I just thought that was really cute.
Okay,
So yeah, see, I'm not gonna see up.
So back to Belmont. I love this man, and so many people are like, "Oh my god, it gave me the ick. Like it totally turned me off from him." And I'm like, "You're not fun. Like you don't know about fun.
You know
You've
what you
never been
should be
introduced to
saying?
fun."
You should be saying, "Thank you, less competition for me."
Oh my god, I'm a woman obsessed. I thought he was like so cool.
No,
Obviously, he knew what he was doing. He knows that the girls are like kikiing over him being so hot and dance. That's the whole thing of the show. Like he did it on the Fallon show.
Yeah.
It's this one part in the show where he does this like sexy little dance to make Hannah feel more comfortable, and it's like really cute and
Yeah.
endearing. And he
That's
just looks
the thing.
sexy as hell.
I would just say there's nothing more than I love. Well, actually, that's not true because like I will get defensive, but like at the same time, when I see that the masses are annoyed at something MGK does, I'm like, cool, keep your ticket prices cheap. But like that hasn't happened. Like he's obviously amazing, so like people love him, but I'm like, okay, fine, bitch, back away.
No, 100%. We have something else to talk about. Summer House. Speaking of me calling you Amanda Batula, I'm so sorry for that, by the way. That was so hurtful.
Yeah, that was so hurtful because
No, I'm sorry.
I love how Belle's trying to equate.
After I said it, I knew it was wrong, but I had already fully committed to the bit.
to be.
I committed to the bit.
So the first thing, and like
You can drive here, and I'll just.
Well, actually, no.
Do you want to know something so crazy?
What?
Sometimes when my boss, someone from work's gonna see this and they're gonna tell him for sure. But sometimes my boss is like asking someone to like show him something on his computer. He'll sit down next to them and he'll like touch the computer and he'll go, "Is it okay if I drive?"
Oh, that's such a common corporate phrase.
Oh my god, it's like the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Share their screen, they'll go, "I'm gonna drive."
Oh my god, I've never heard anybody say it, and I just heard him say it randomly the other day, and I've been cackling to myself
so
ever since.
At my job will be like, I'm gonna drive.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I have 2 male bosses, so they're not gonna know which one it is.
They're both like,
Do I say that?
they're both like, do I
They're
drive?
like calculating in their brain. Nicole will know which one it is.
Yeah.
Nicole?
Anyway, Summer House.
Is Kyle dating Sally? Because what the fuck?
No, so Sally is.
She's always finding herself in the middle of drama.
This girl, Salley Carson. Salley Carson is one of the thirstiest people I've ever seen, and
She is beautiful, though. That face card does not
I was
decline.
gonna say, and it's like, Sally girl, let them come to you because you are quite literally gorgeous. You have a good job. You have your own home. You have dogs. Like, stop. You don't need to be auditioning to be Kyle Cook's wife. And I'm going to tell you this. It's not going to be you, girl. It's not going to be you. Like, I feel like she just goes from like Bravo man to Bravo man, hoping for a home.
She also kissed somebody else,
Here's
right?
the thing,
Craig?
it's like you have your
Or
own.
she wanted Craig or
She
something?
wanted Craig. That didn't work out.
Also-
she wanted Austin. That didn't work out. She wants Kyle.
I just want to speak directly to the women of Bravo and the Bravo sphere. Like, why are we still wanting Craig?
Because some women hate themselves. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, I love a free pillow. Pillows are expensive, I understand.
Like justice for, you know who I'm going to say justice for? This is like a really like sidebar, but justice for Charli, who was on Southern Charm this season, her first season, and then she started dating Justin from Southern Hospitality because the way that Bravo fucking rides
Are those not the same 2 shows?
No, 2 different. Southern Hospitality, very good, very underrated. I can't go on a soapbox because we won't have time for anything else. But Bravo loves Craig. They love Craig. And
Bravo
it's
loves
crazy.
the toxic men. They
It's
love Kyle. They love
crazy to
Craig.
me
They love Jack.
Because Charli's dating this man. Like, they're dating now. They're still dating. Like, she's dating this man. Every time she's in any scene, it's like Justin's current situationship. Like, like calling her out. And then in the reunion scenes, it's like coming up that they're going to be like, so was there overlap with Craig? And like, they're obviously trying to punish Charli for choosing Justin over Craig. And it's like, justice for Charli. That's all I have to say about that. But Salley Carson. And here's the way I feel about Salley Carson. Like, I definitely am a hater on Salley Carson in the way I'm like, what are you doing, girl? But
Every
like,
clip I've seen of her is insufferable.
I think that Salley Carson would be fun to like go to Marshall's with and like gossip with. But like, she's definitely pick me as fuck when it comes to guys. Like, I wouldn't want to hang out with her with a group of guys, but like, I think she'd be so fun to goop and
She
gab
she
with.
seems like the type of girl that like every time she goes to a bar, she's making them play Sally, and then she's going, "Oh my God, Sally!" Like that's the vibe I get.
Nobel? Exactly.
Like that's what I think.
So yeah, I don't think I think that Kyle's just like happy to get his dick wet, and I think Sally.
I think
thinks
Kyle's
that,
like just having
this-
fun.
I think that Kyle's happy to get his dick wet, and Sally thinks like this is my Paige DeSorbo moment where I'm gonna like be on the city and I'm gonna be on Southern Trot, and it's like that's not gonna happen for you, girl. Sadly.
Anyway, moving on from Sally. I thought we're kind of like far.
We're almost done.
We're almost done with the reunion. The last part airs tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am going to need someone on that stage to get out their pen and paper and like start writing down all of these things that are pertaining to the timeline that they are making up on the spot as they go. Miss Chicken and her fries was commenting on the timeline in the public sphere and saying, calling into question the timeline, which like I need her to sit down because this is not her fight to fight.
Here's the thing. It's a lie. They're lying. Like everyone knows that.
They're
Like,
absolutely
everyone
lying, but
knows.
it's like, so when are we gonna start getting like all
We're
these?
never gonna get it. It's the same with Tom and Raquel. We're never gonna get it.
It's driving me crazy. The other thing that's driving me crazy is I look at Amanda and every scene of this reunion so far, she's rolling her eyes at Sierra. She's telling Sierra to fuck off. I can't believe.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe she came into this reunion and is acting the way she's acting when she did what she did.
Obviously, we have never known Amanda. Obviously, number one. Number two, allegedly, I'll say allegedly, that woman is so Zanny barred out. It is insane, and I don't know if she would be as brazen if she was not
when they were doing the break and she was eating on the couch with Wes and she was like, "Oh, was I combative?" It's like, you don't remember how you were 10 seconds ago?
No. It's just too much. They should not have. I saw a TikTok. I saw a
you
TikTok.
know what's happening?
That should be the name of the episode. I saw a TikTok where it was like it was a famous person who said it, and it was, I forget who it is. I'll say it was like drug test her. She should not be. She should have to fucking sit there and answer for what she did. She shouldn't get the privilege to take Xanax to be able to forget.
Well, also everybody else that's talking about West and he's like, is it West with a T or
West.
West? Okay,
Like Northwest.
Okay.
Something funny.
I keep feeling like everyone's calling him West.
No,
and it's West.
It's West. And whenever I make a TikTok about him, this is my guilty pleasure when it comes to West. Whenever I make a TikTok about Summer House and I do the translation, like I do have the captions so that if people don't have sound on, it never capitalizes his name and I don't correct it.
Oh my God. Okay. That's really crazy of you. But him just sitting there and like literally not opening his mouth is the craziest thing in the world to me.
He's letting her get beat up.
He's letting her get absolutely obliterated. And then he's letting, what's her name?
Wait, he's letting her get absolutely obliterated, number one. But number two, this is such a like oxymoron for their relationship because he's letting her get obliterated on the couch and then they go into the room and she's like, oh,
He's coaching her.
Can I do better? I'll do better. I'll do better. It's
He's
like,
coaching
bitch,
her.
you're the only one doing anything. Why are you like listening?
He's coaching her. He's like, oh,
No,
well,
but,
just try to do
I'm
this
just
and try to do
saying,
that.
like,
It's disgusting.
He's doing the most embarrassing ever. He's literally not even speaking. He's being a fucking mute. And she's in there. At least she's saying something. Now, granted, it sucks what she's saying, but at least she's saying
100%.
And she's in there like, I'll do better. I'll do better.
And then for her to be on that stage and hear, I forget what her name is, Dara.
Dara's Reed.
What she fucking said,
Holy shit! I
was so
not
spot on.
expecting that.
You know what? I kind of was. She's very eloquent. She's from Boston.
Yeah.
I knew she's an eloquent girl. The read on that is crazy. And then for her to say it again to Amanda, because she said it kind of twice. She said it once in the first, and then she brought it back around.
Well, Amanda
should hear this.
Well, I'll run it back.
And then for Amanda to continue to defend this man, and for them to be seen with her spitting something into his mouth in public, like
on the same day that Sierra's Shabuzi video comes out.
I can't believe. I genuinely think that like she has Stockholm syndrome and like she's so beaten up by her relationship with Kyle and like what that was that she needed to find another person that was going to completely manipulate her.
Syndrome. I'm so like, and I don't think you did.
It's not Stockholm
I don't
syndrome.
think you did this intentionally. I don't think you did. I'm so over people like infantilizing her or whatever that word is.
Infantilizing.
She's always the victim. It's always poor Amanda. It's always even Kyle now. He's still so in love with her. He can't even stop himself from doing it now. And he's trying to like shush Sierra. It's like, no, let her fucking speak. Sierra, if I was on that screen, if I was on that stage, and we would have a Portia Williams. We would have a Portia Williams. I would be fucking grabbing that little rat bun. And you know what? I know violence is not the answer, but if she did that to me and then sat there and told me to fuck off.
Sophia, I have something to say. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say
okay,
this.
Okay.
You are more Huda than you are Sierra.
No,
Sierra would never grab that bitch's bun.
I'm gonna correct you because you don't know Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm more Portia Williams than I am Sierra.
Okay, great.
Because I'm not driving into my boyfriend's ex baby mama's house doing some fucking crazy shit. And let me tell you, when Love Island came out,
do you remember when I drove you around Pembroke?
But we didn't harm anybody. We didn't go into anyone's home.
Correct. You just sat outside the windows.
I am definitely cuckoo bananas. Like that's why like when Huda, I was like, guys, everyone calm down. Like you people don't understand reality TV. Like she's a reality TV goldmine. Now I'm like, okay, bitch, like. Oof.
No, I understand.
But anyway,
the point I'm trying to make is like I think Sierra's handling this reunion like so incredibly well,
doing amazing.
But there needs to be for Amanda to be on part 3 almost on tomorrow, and for her to not have said the words "I am sorry, Sierra, for what I've done" is deplorable.
It's insane. It's insane. And I'm so glad that Sierra FaceTimed Miha so that Miha could get her voice and say something. And honestly, I feel like so many women across America could relate when she was like, did the year and whatever, like however long it mean nothing. Like that's what's so crazy. Because like that, whenever you go through like a horrible breakup and like somebody treats you so bad, you're just like, how could I have been in this one-sided relationship and like really
so
like
long.
it's crazy. I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad.
I need there to be some action on this next part. Like I need to see
Well,
something.
obviously it's part 3. It's going to be the best.
Yeah, and also I need to say something controversial. Lindsay Hubbard has kind of a potty mouth. Like I know she has a
Why
potty
is that
mouth.
controversial?
It's not controversial. I just like I was watching the uncensored reunion because I was watching it on Peacock the next morning.
Everyone has a potty mouth.
I know they
just
do,
don't
but-
know because they censor
but
it.
It just like hearing her say "fucking," go get your fucking girl. I was
see,
like,
it felt so.
I felt like I was like, oh my god,
It
Linz.
felt so right to me. It felt so right to me. Honestly, it felt so right. But
Is there any other recap we need to get into because we're blinking?
oh my god, we've got so many things that we missed.
We're blinking. Our little battery
Our
blinks
next
when we're.
episode, you guys. Okay, honestly, like we're gonna have to save Love Island till the next time.
No, that's fine. I need to watch US. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay,
I haven't watched it
Sorry,
yet.
guys, but I have to say, circling back to Brianna and her chicken fry, I cannot stand when
She's
women
really inserting
say,
herself,
When
yeah.
women say, well, one, she's inserting herself. Fine, you want to do that? You're a celebrity. They all do it. If you're somebody who says this to me, you know, they never did anything to me. Get fucked. If you're a girl and somebody does something, if you're my friend and someone does something bad to you, they're just like Paige DeSorbo said, they're fucking dead to me. I don't know you. I cannot
Was
stand
she
for like, oh, they
Sierra's
didn't do anything to
friend?
me. No, but like the fact that like
No,
Brianna Chickenfry is like they didn't do anything
I'm
to
in
me.
agreement with
I
you.
fucking cannot stand that.
I'm in
It's so
agreement with you.
triggering.
I can see why she said that because, like, in her mind, Amanda and West are her friends, not Sierra. And West, like, she wasn't friends with him during
Yeah,
that
but
phase.
if Amanda
However,
was my friend, I'd be like, oh,
even
shit,
if even if Sierra wasn't my friend, like in this situation, that would be like someone being like, "Well, Raquel never did anything to me." It's like, no, but she's like a fucking bitch.
No,
so it's like,
like,
obviously we don't like her. You know what I
I
mean?
would. It's like, no, that person never did anything to me. But if they can do that to that person, who's
Then they
their
could
close
easily
friend,
do it to me.
I'm fucking good.
And I do believe now there's like beef with her and West, obviously, because she was talking about it on her podcast, which is like that's what
It's
you
like-
wanted was like.
Yeah. Oh, obviously she wanted attention, but it's like when Kristen fucked Jax and everyone was like mad at Katie, being like, "Oh, Katie's obsessed with Saucy. Katie, oh, her god, her queen." No, Katie just didn't want to be friends with somebody who fucked their best friend's ex.
No, 100%. And like honestly, like
Come on.
I don't necessarily care as much as she's inserting herself into the situation because like if I was an influencer and I wanted to like grow my following and like be
Yeah,
more
like,
famous, I
she's-
would insert
yeah,
myself
she knows
into
what she's
the
doing.
dog shit on the side of the street. Like I would absolutely do that.
I insert myself in people's business every day on my TikTok.
we're inserting ourselves into everyone's business right now.
Yeah.
I just think like it is like sad to see another woman like be like, well, she didn't do anything to
Yeah,
me. It's
I don't
like,
care
oh,
about
it doesn't
that.
matter what she
Yeah,
didn't do.
I
to
don't
you,
care about
you
her
know?
inserting herself. I care about her being like, well, they didn't do anything to me because ew. But yeah, we really were Coopin and Gavin.
We've said a lot here today.
We're almost dying. So for that,
So
I'm
wait, so
sorry.
can we say what we're? Let me check my
But-
notes because I wrote something down like really
just
pertinent.
know, guys, like we are next episode. We're entering the villa. Okay.
Oh, we are going to be in both
We've got a lot
villas.
to say because I'm watching UK and USA, and they're both fucking good.
So what are you ready to move on from this week? Mine are really good this week. Like not to intimidate you, but like mine are really good.
Then say yours first, bitch.
No, I want you to go first because I know mine's gonna be
I
better.
don't even know. So just
Okay. I, in this current moment, I'm ready to move on from the Life of the Showgirl era because I'm ready to usher in debut. Like, it's here, it's coming. Like, I love Life of a Showgirl. It was so good for what it was. Bring me Taylor Allison Swift original content.
ready to move on from parents monetizing off of their small children.
Okay. I really like that.
Because what the fuck?
I really, really like that. In terms of what I'm ready to obsess over, I am ready to obsess over the fact that June is Pride Month. So in terms of like the current state of the world and just where we're at right now, I think it's really important that we put Pride Month on a pedestal.
It's so
And, like,
important because
talk-
people are trying to take it off, and they should literally be
Yeah. People are trying to
tarred and feathered in the street.
yeah, people are trying to minimize Pride Month and just what it all stands for. And I think Pride Month is just an incredible month to celebrate people that are just so authentically themselves and don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. And I think that maybe we can put a link in the description, but there's a couple websites where you can go on and find like local Pride events in your area to really just go out and celebrate the community, whether you are part of that community or you're a supporter of that community. I think it's just really important that we elevate Pride Month for all the fabulous bitches out there who celebrate. So
Yeah.
I will be one of them. I'm really excited for Pride Month. I think we should go to a drag show this month. I've been thinking about that. And
I would
really
want to go
love
to.
do
I
that.
would love to. I want to go
Maybe
to
like a drag
show
brunch.
every weekend of my life.
We should do a brunch.
Fucking love one.
We should do a drag brunch.
Okay, find one.
My people will call your people.
Why don't you fucking look on that little?
I
linky,
will.
That little linkeroo.
I will.
Okay. Well, now that you said that, my obsessed with this is gonna be really.
Oh, and also Belmont Cameli, which is part of, that's for the gays too.
Mine's gonna be really vapid now, but like. And also, like, Love Island, like, it changes so quick. So, like, by the time this comes out, this could be so totally different. But I'm obsessed with Kenzie from Love Island USA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really like her. And
I really like Fitzy and Ellie from
yeah.
UK.
Oh, you know why you know what I was thinking? You know why you like Ellie? Because she reminds me of Molly May.
1,000%.
1,000%. Anyway, me and Hayden just finished this really good series on Netflix. Well, I don't know if the series is over, but the season.
Are you obsessed with Love Island,
Okay,
or are you
girls.
obsessed with this new?
Well, I'm
thing
saying
that
two
we're-
things. Kenzie from Love Island USA and also Fitzy and Ellie. But I'm also obsessed with A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's like a really good true crime, but also like one you can watch before bed without like having the scary. So it was really good.
Okay.
And I'm also obsessed with Pride Month, but like
I told you I'm a really good bitch. I said mine are so good.
yeah. Oh, and I have a third one. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm so obsessed with Declan at the zoo.
My
Like him at the
angel.
zoo. Like I really.
Tom actually just texted me. My husband's on a journey. He's a baker. He loves to bake. So his new thing is like
he does a good job.
his new thing is making pancakes.
When he
and-
lived here and he made treats, I'm like, oh, you want to taste
Well,
this?
he's trying to conquer right now making homemade pancakes, and he did just send me an image of his pancakes, and they look pretty busted.
Wow, better than
For the peeps.
mine.
And it's not from a box, it's from scratch, though.
Well, with that, we're ready to wrap, so you can go get some of those pancakes.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing grace.
How sweet.
I have like a good voice, Loki.
No, yeah.